Hey, this your girl, msyelladiva. I'm bringing you another episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 10, Episode 4, Cowboys and NDAs. Okay. If you are new here, welcome. We family here, we family. And if you are returning, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all. Like the video. Like the video. Please like the video. Comment and share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. All right. And we will begin. Okay. All right. So, Marceau is letting Maurice know how Jalen feels, about being a stepchild. Maurice tells Marceau that you lie. You lie all the time. And that's what happened last week. You lie all the time. Kimmie quickly changes the subject because Letitia wasn't, because she want to know what Marceau was lying about. But Kimmie quickly changed the subject, and she was just like, "Well, Maurice Jr. is golden." But Maurice was like, Maurice Jr. don't even have a car. And I'm calling him Maurice Jr. and I don't call him Monster because I don't think any child should be named Monster. Okay? So it's Maurice Jr. Okay? Marceau was saying, listen, the point is you treating your stepchild like a stepchild. And so Maurice was like, well, I'm treating him exactly the way we were raised. Now, Maurice, come to the front. Come to the front. Because during a previous conversation, I think it's still at this table, you said you didn't raise them like you were raised because they had more stuff than you did, so it wouldn't be the same. So now you're saying that you raised Jalen like you were raised. What is it? You don't even know what the fuck you talking about. I think you lying all day long, twice on Sunday. I don't think you even know what you talking about. Okay? The point of the matter is that you treated Jalen different than Maurice Jr. You treated Maurice Jr. better than you treated Jalen, and Kimmie let you do it. That is the bottom line. She let you do it, and she still married you. Treating her child like a stepchild. She married him. She married you anyway. But she knew that you treated her child like a stepchild. Thank you, God, that Jalen is a beautiful young man, and he probably has some issues about it now, but he didn't let it stop him. So I'm glad for that. But no, Kimmie, I blame you all day. Like I said, we was cool because we nurses. So I had your back. Even though I had it way back, but I had your back. I ain't got your back no more cuz no. Cuz I have a son. Just one. And I be damned if I marry any man that treat my son like a stepchild. If that don't treat my son like he treat my son better than he treat his own son. Yeah. Nope. Can't do it. That's the end of that conversation. Maurice said, just eat the meat off the bone and throw the bones away. I don't even know what the hell that meant, but that's what he said. He said, right now, Maurice, you've thrown the whole plate away. Just eat the meat off the bones and throw the bones away. I don't know what that means that's some countrified shit. I don't know. Anyway, Tricia turning 38. I thought she was way older than that. I thought she was at least 42. I really thought she was at least 42, okay? But she is turning 38, and she throwing some Western theme party. And her and Ken, you know, had some pictures made. Okay, moving on. Jalen, Maurice, and Marceau meet up. Marceau said, have you gone to Jalen's house, Maurice? And Maurice was like, well, I want to be invited to the house. And Marceau was like, he said, wait a minute, I'm picking up a little tone from you. And so Maurice was like, well, that's Jalen's project. And, from prior conversations, I am too critical, when I go to their projects and stuff. And so Marceau was like, well, you run your household like you run your business. And Jalen was like, well, it's not a family, it's a dictatorship. And he said, and I know the hierarchy. He said, it's you, it's my mom, it's Maurice Jr., and I come last. And so Maurice was like, no, Maurice Jr. is at the bottom of the totem pole. He said he's not with love and favor. He's not. He not the bottom of the totem pole with that. With all the love you give him and all the favor you give him. You wasn't giving me no favor and you wasn't giving me no love. So he wasn't on the bottom of the totem pole with that. Marceau said there's a double standard when it comes to Jalen and Maurice Jr. So Maurice said, I apologize for what I did in the past. I want you to ask of me like Maurice Jr. would ask of me. And so Jalen was like, well, can I get a Lambo? Maurice was like, no. Jalen, you shouldn't have went that high. Okay, you could have, went a little lower. Can you get a Lexus or or SUV or something, okay? You can't go straight for a Lambo, okay? Can I get one of your old cars, okay? How about that? Can I get one of your old cars that you won't drive, okay? Because I think he got some real nice cars, so maybe I should get one of them old cars. You couldn't say it just a Lambo like that. Anyway, Jalen said he's accepted the position in Colorado and he's leaving at the end of the month. Good for you. Let's give you some claps. Good for you. I'm with you, Jalen. Tricia goes to visit Nell at the office. They talking about Tricia's party. She ain't invite Martell or Ann Marquez. Nell doesn't know how Letitia gonna act. She said because Nell feels like her and Kimmie ain't being transparent, so they're gonna talk about that at the party. Martell is eating breakfast with Marlene. Run, Ariane, run. Marlene don't like you. Marlene don't like you. Run, Ariane, run, okay? Martell tells her mom, tells Marlene that his baby mama, Ariane, is moving into his investment property because he was paying rent over at her house, and then he got this investment property, then he paying rent over his other house and whatever, so he just moving her into this investment property so he don't have to pay rent no more. And so then Marlene was like, well, you planning on marrying her someday? And Martell was like, of course, if she is that person.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Ooh, boy. What the hell? What?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
What the hell? Okay. So if she is that person, so okay, so so you go you looking for other people, so maybe she's not that person. You looking for another person. Who's that person? So you dating around? What we doing here? What we doing, Martell? Because run, Ariana, run. That's all I got to say. Run, Ariana, run, please. Marlene said she a nice person. It took me a minute, because I love my family. I loved my family. and, you know, and when that incident happened, I had to adapt to this new thing. Did she call her a thing? Did she call her a thing? Run, Ariana, run. Did she call her a thing? She said, well, Martell said, well, I'm just going to take my time because I need her to be everything. No, I need her to be everything I need her to be. Run, Ariana, run. That's all I can say. I can't say no more. But, oh my God. So this is just one-sided. Okay. Are you everything she needs you to be? Are you that? Okay, you paying the bills. Is that all you doing? Is that all you doing? It's just paying the bills? Is that all you doing? Being a good father? Okay. Is that all you doing? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That's all I got to say. Run. Run. So then Marlene asked Martell, has he talked to Marceau? And so Martell said no. Martell said, I really wanted him to call me and apologize before I put that interview out. Marlene said, why will folks lie like that? Well, it may not be a lie. We don't know. We don't know. He said, I think he was just coming for me. Yeah, because at Destiny's field day or whatever, you went the hell off on Marceau and Tisha. And so Tisha put your business out. And so you had to put their business out. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all just petty like that. Okay. It is what it is. But Martell said, I got a whole lot of stuff on Marceau. Well, I hope it's a lot better than what you put out, because what you put out was sorry, it's sad and shit, okay? So I hope it's way better than what you actually put out, because you put out some bullshit, okay? So I need for you to put out something better than that. Okay, so Tricia's birthday party. Tisha come in and want to know why all the pictures are with her and Kim and not just of her. And Tricia said because she want her man up in the pictures. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, Tisha said I have some questions for Chris, and she high-fiving Maurice. Jalen and Lance come to the party. They congratulated Lance on his new baby. Marceau said, you having more? Lance said 3 is enough. I didn't know he had 3 kids. Damn. And he was married. So I was like, he been married twice now that I think about it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lance, I don't know what's going on with you, baby. You need to get your life around here. You need to get your life. Okay, but anyway, so the Fleshers come in and Tricia and Ken come in. Kimmie said, "Well, what's with the Western thing?" And Tricia was like, it's 38 special. I'm 38. It's 38 special. Special. Yeah, Kimmie, you ain't seen 38 in 18 years, baby. Okay, but Kimmie, you look younger than Tricia. so, so that's probably why she didn't. I'm sorry. Kimmy, you do look younger than Latricia. Oh, but but yeah. But I'm quite sure she thought I'm quite sure that Kimmy thought you were older than than 30. Was it 38? Yeah, I think she probably thought you were older than 38. But Kimmy, you do look younger than you look younger than 38. So even though you going on 60, but you do look younger. Anyway, so then Will come in.
Emotional, damn it.
Oh boy. Will come in. All right. He is a tall drink of water. Okay. Please, somebody tell me how tall Will is, because he was towering over all of the men. I mean, he had a good couple feet on these men for real. I was like, how tall is he? Cause it seemed like he was so tall. Oh my God. He was, oh my God. I was like, oh my God, he is tall. I didn't realize how tall he was, but he is tall. Cause everybody in there looks so short compared to him. He good. He gotta be a good like 6'8", 6'10". Okay, okay. If he not 7 foot, okay, he got to be 6'5". No, he got to be good 6'8". He was tall. Where is it? Where he at? Okay. Okay. So the ladies go sit down, and Letitia fires questions at everybody. So, the questions don't come at her. So she fired a question at Latricia, talking about what's up with you and Ken. You like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I know the producers told her that told her to say that, honey. Okay. Okay, Letitia, Miss Producer. Latricia was like, I'm ready to get married. Girl, sell that shit to somebody else.
Whack, whack, whack.
Okay? You, that I call bullshit on that, honey child. So the men on the other side, they talking to Ken. Maurice and Marceau trying to talk some sense to Ken. They like, you the bad guy. You know, she's still married. If anything happens to Latricia, they gonna call Marquez and not you. And, you know, Ken was like, that's just a technicality. You know, that's all. It's just a technicality. And then he in the confessional talking about, I definitely wouldn't take relationship advice from you two. And so, Ken, you wouldn't take relationship advice if it came from Barack Obama. Okay, that you wouldn't even listen to Barack Obama. Okay, so stop it, stop it, stop.
Stop it.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Get some help. Get some help. If Barack Obama told you that to stay away from the church, you still wouldn't stay away from it. So shut up. Um, we go back to the ladies. The Nell saying Tisha and Kimmie that y'all not transparent. And so, and they was like, what we not transparent about? And they said, like, the Martell interview. And so, Tisha rolled her eyes. And so, Kimmie was like, I didn't even watch the whole interview. And Tisha was like, I didn't watch any of the interview. Didn't you do a live on it? Well, what did you say in your live? That you didn't watch it? You had a whole live for you to say that you didn't watch it? Okay. Anyway, Kimmie was like, so you feel like our husbands are cheating on us and we don't want to talk about it? And so Nell was like, well, I ain't say that now. I ain't say that, you know, because all our husbands are cheating on us. And she ain't say that, but I said that. All your husbands cheating on you, okay? And Kimmie was like, well, what part are we not being transparent about? And so Letitia was like, well, if me and Marceau dealt with infidelity in our marriage, and I would say that, you know, we dealt with it and we got past it. Not past. Past it. So we got past it. We got past it. Not past. Past it. Yeah, we got past it. Yeah, we got infidelity, but we got past it. Okay. So then Tisha was like, you haven't been transparent about your infidelities in your relationship. Gossip on Huntsville Street saying that Chris, you know, is cheating on you. All the Huntsville men cheat, excluding Will. Will ain't cheating. Just all y'all, all the rest of you, the short men are cheating. The ones that's over 6'4". It's not cheating. That's what it is. Yeah. So all the rest of y'all is cheaters. Yep. Every last one of y'all. Not you, Will. Not you. Okay. Anyway, Nell in the confessional saying that Tisha is deflecting, talking about rumors about Chris. Then Latricia, she just got to say something. She was like, I'm open book. Nobody cares about you. Don't care, okay? Don't care. Don't care. Don't care, okay? There we go.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care. I don't. I don't care.
Don't care. Don't care at all. Well, she said, I'm an open book. Kimmie and Tisha was like, what? And Tisha was like, you don't even know if you know Martell or not. She was like, all last season, you ain't even know if you knew Martell. And so Tisha was like, what chapter we on? I know that's right. She was like, you got the whole fucking book. I'm the whole fucking book. No, you not. Shut up. Shut up. Go somewhere. You just trying to get in there. Back to the men, and I really ain't paying attention to the men because I'm looking at Will. Anyway, Marceau said, well, there's a rumor that uh, me and Maurice have lady sign NDAs. And so Will was like, you ain't never had never had an NDA signed? and Maurice was like, hell no. And Marceau was like, oh, you want to be an asshole. But he never denied it though. He ain't never say no. He ain't never say no. So I would say that's just Maurice. I mean, that's just Marceau's thing. Obviously, that ain't a Maurice thing. That's Marceau, and I think that's the reason why Maurice was so offended by Chris saying it, because he never got nobody to sign no NDA. But I do believe Marceau has, because all of the men cheat, in my opinion, in Huntsville. All of them, except Will. Except Will. Okay. Anyway. So, then Ken, speaking of cheating, raggedy ass niggas, I would rather date a married woman than to be bothered with this stuff. I was like, that two wrongs don't make a right, boo. Okay? So Marceau said, my guy Fletch said that about us. Me and Marceau gets ladies to sign NDAs. Chris said that's a lie. Chris, it was on TV. It can't be a lie because it was on TV. But then he make up some things talking about, y'all. I thought y'all was talking about lawyer stuff. So he was like, so I was talking about that's probably Marceau and Maurice and Marceau's doing. Whatever. He cleaned that up and got out of it. Then it got back to the ladies, and then Nell was talking about the ladies signing NDAs, and then Tisha was like, well, let's go ask them. And so Tisha get up, and then everybody else has to get up because nobody really wants to get up and go over there to the men, but Tisha made everybody get up. So Tisha goes and points in Chris' face like, you said. And Nell was like, hold on, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. She was like, take your liquid courage ass over there, honey. Don't be pointing your finger in my man's face. I know that's right. Nell in confessional said, my husband don't have to answer anybody but me. Hey. Chris was like, I don't report to you, Letitia. Because she was like, come here in the center. Come here in the center. He was like, I don't report to you, Letitia. And so he said, me and your husband already had this talk. And so Marceau said, time out. And he said, baby, we already talked about it. And so she was like, well, what he say? And he was like, Marceau was like, we will talk about it when we get home. Now shut the fuck up, okay? And that was the end of the episode. That was the end, okay? So give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. And we will see you in the next video. Peace.